Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So I'm taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Jurickson Profar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
In the dirt, and now 3-1. On the ground, right side. To first, one up, one down.
Batting second, first baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Matt Olson.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Matt Olson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that one is inside. One out, base is empty. Not close with that one, and it's 3-0. Here's the pitch to Olson. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 3-2. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. Sosa looks it away for the out.
Batting third, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
There's the strike at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. And that is out of play. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with two gone.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So, runner at second, two down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball there.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Acuna on at second with two down.
Ball, that's out.
Late with the swing there.
One ball, two strikes.
Ground ball right side. Sosa tosses to first, and that is that. So they can't do anything with a two-out double. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and on the hill, Dylan Dodd. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And it's even up.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
One ball, two strikes.
That one way inside.
Two strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Turner tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 4 homers so far in this series.
In there at the knees, strike one. Dodd measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. A solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So Harper stands in. The first overall pick back in 2010. Runner on the go. Rip towards third. Alvarez over to second. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's JT Realmuto. First pitch just misses. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Sanchez back to work. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one the other way. Turner with the throw to first. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. In for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Oh, that's off.
That went outside. And the count 1-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Michael Harris the second. The next to hit takes ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Into the dive, and he got it.
Love how he stayed with this ball, venturing into foul territory, staying so focused on that ball in the air. Ends up having to dive, but makes an outstanding catch for the out.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Murphy off of first with two away. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Inside, ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Nick Allen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 6, center
And Castellanos at the plate now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, right fielder, Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And there's a ball. Man at first, 1 away. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Left fielder, Weston Wilson.
So up next, Weston Wilson. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Out to short, Allen. On to first. That is the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. One up, one down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's Profar now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
1-1.
Next offering way off the plate. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. And that one in the air, center field. Castellanos sizing this one up, and there's 2 down. Matt Olson up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The other way, and foul ball. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that is low for ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Doubled his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 1 now.
Ball that's outside.
Olsen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Turner now.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out,
now
number 1.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. RBI single his last time up. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. There's a swing and a drive. That one on its way. And forget it. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 50 on the year. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's Bryce Harper. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. And ball 1.
1 strike.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Outside, ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. circle the bases. It's 3-0.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, one away, and here is JT Realmuto. Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And here comes Alec Boehm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And downstairs, movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Nathan Wiles getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. That's in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the 4th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that is downstairs. 2-0. And it's 2-0.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Baldwin measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Just missed. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Boom. On the move to the wall, and he can't reach it. The Braves trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a
Now
couple of
batting,
pitches
designated
to
hitter,
even that
Sean
count
Murphy.
up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Murphy in
outside.
now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. That one down the line. Fair ball.
Up next for Atlanta, center
2
fielder
outs, runner
Michael
at
Harris
first.
II.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1-1.
In the dirt. That clips a corner. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
I got 3-2.
Outside low, ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom. Makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Nathan Wiles.
Just trying to keep this one close
Number
here,
14.
and this is where a bullpen can give
Nathan
their players a
Wiles.
chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off.
Here's
for
Nicholas
the Phillies,
Castellanos.
center fielder Nick Castellanos.
Right through there for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that's
No, that's off the
outside.
plate.
2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Throw on to Olsen. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And Bader is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here is Sosa to the plate. A single his first time. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate inside, and a count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's in the dirt. Next one misses. Full count now. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Weston
So digging in,
Wilson.
Weston Wilson. Grounded out his first time up. That one drifts inside. There's a strike. And a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Trey Turner at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That one a little bit high. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. That ends the inning. 2 left on. We played 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's going to be Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Third baseman.
It's
Nacho
interesting. He plays
Alvarez
kind of a
Jr.
power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Bader flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And first offering is fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Stays alive. To third. Boom. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Now batting, left fielder Jurickson Profar.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside. And that's ball 1. The Phils leading by 3. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. Still down 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Wilds back to work. That's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there.
Now
you have to expand the zone.
Baseman,
Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now here is Harper. He's already homered here in this one.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Out towards left center. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Here comes Realmuto.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Line drive, and there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Around second is Schwarber. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. And that one pulled foul.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering is in for a strike. Schwarber on third. Realmuto over at second with 1 down. Misses outside, and it's 1 and 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting, the center
And
fielder,
digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Out to short, Allen. Zips it across, and Castellanos is out. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The
Now
new pitcher,
pitching for the
Orion
Phillies.
Kerkering.
Left-handed
Number
batter at the
50.
plate, and he's been excellent in those
O'Brien.
matchups this year. So
Underrated.
this seems like a calculated move.
And now it's Matt
Leading off
Olson's
for
turn to
Atlanta,
hit.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Check swing, called strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. David Robertson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Strom, a left-hander, also throwing. That one is absolutely belted back there. And that ball is gone. His second homer of this series, and they close the gap. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That's down and in.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Now batting, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Drake Baldwin.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. And that misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Sean Murphy.
Now batting,
A walk, and he's also
Sean
single.
Murphy.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. First pitch misses. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Hunter Stratton preparing to come on if needed. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He's 2 for 2. Clips the corner. Strike 1. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Wilson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, David Robertson.
30.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Sean Murphy. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And that one fouled off. Ball one there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder
Digging in, Michael Harris the second. Just missed. The Braves trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Man at first with one gone. Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw over to Turner for one, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Nick Allen digs in now, has grounded out a couple of times. Now move to first. And he's back in on a dive. Foul ball there. The tying run at the plate. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's
Ball
downstairs. And it's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Braves strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Stratton.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Trey Turner. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Chop to third, and that's foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
To the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Stratton in his 2nd season. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The next offering misses. 2-2. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Safe.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. Harper runs. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two outs. Off the mark there. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Slap the other way, foul. One and 2 here. Hit in the air, left field. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it. Phillies leave a couple. And the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
25.
Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. Up against the wall, and brings it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next offering upstairs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls,
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That's to third. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Pierce Johnson.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of period.
Leading off
Well,
for the Phillies.
one-run game, and now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Kinley getting loose as well. Foul ball, still 0-2. Johnson fires. And that one popped to short. Allen under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one finds the corner. And the count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Flipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there through 8 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And ball 1. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
High chopper to third. Whips it across. Now one gone in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Now one missed.
That's a good pitch there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
In the dirt, it's 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
That one ripped. Great effort, but it gets down.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down. Nacho Alvarez Jr. getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
1-0.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Harris up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
No, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.